And this morning, we continue to honor the life and the legacy of Reverend Jesse Jackson Sr.
Yeah, the family of the civil rights icon is expected to speak publicly this morning, just one day after he died peacefully in his sleep, surrounded by loved ones. As the world continues to mourn, his children are now sharing what their father meant to them and to the world. Darius Johnson live outside the Jackson family home in South Shore with more. Good morning, Darius. I know they're actually speaking in just a few hours.
That's exactly right, Dana and Audrina. Good morning to the both of you. The family, the children of Reverend Jesse Jackson Sr. will all be gathering here at their family home later this morning to speak for the first time as they reflect on his life and on his legacy. Now, we've had the privilege of speaking to some of them within the last 24 hours or so immediately after their father's passing, many of them describing the weight of their father and also the global impact that he now leaves behind. Now, if you take a look, you can see that flowers continue to grow outside the Jackson family home here in South Shore, forming a memorial for a man who many say helped bend the arc of American history. Jesse Jackson Jr. says the reality of his father's death is still sinking in as tributes continue to pour in from across the world, from presidents to preachers to activists and everyday people who say their lives were changed because of him. He called his father a historic figure, a leader who expanded the promise of civil rights beyond race, championing opportunity for women, advocating for people with disabilities, and pushing the country closer to its ideal of equality. But to his family, he was something even simpler, a mighty presence.
Loved being around people, and it was hard for me to accept that he would be alone in this particular journey and in this endeavor. And so it was a very, very difficult day, but the sheer overwhelming number of people who've been calling and writing and who've expressed their own unique stories about Jesse Jackson, even journalists who call and share with me that they've known and have been reporting my father for 40 years.
Now, the Jackson family is expected to share more about those public services that we could expect to happen at some time soon, and how people can also continue to pay their respects to a man who they call a gentle giant. Now, for now, they are asking people to honor the Reverend Jesse Jackson Sr. by continuing to fight for justice, the very work that they say defined his life. We're live in South Shore this morning. I'm Darius Johnson. Dana and Audrina, back to you.
Darius, thank you.